We're not getting Haaland, are we? Damn. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chelsea Transfer News, where we talk about all the transfer news that is surrounding Chelsea Football Club, like Haaland rejecting us and Borussia Dortmund basically not giving him away. Yeah, that's where we are right now, and that's just going to be where we start off, I guess. Our first story is about Haaland and Borussia Dortmund. It seems like those two are honestly just giving us only signs that they want things to stay the way they are. No straightforward answers from Haaland saying that he wants to leave, and it also sounds like Borussia Dortmund are not willing to give him away anytime soon, even though it was reported like a week or a few days ago even that if the right deal came to Borussia Dortmund, it looked like they would have, obliged, and they would have agreed to give Haaland away to us. But no, it does not seem like that, and there hasn't been any news, to go against it. That is the most recent news, as the transfer window is always changing and people are always changing their minds. Clubs are always making decisions, but that's where we are for like maybe the past day or two, and yeah. It's already like a month into the transfer window. We still don't look like we have a firm grasp on this deal. So that's got me thinking like, this is probably not going to go through, is it? It's a very, very like tight rope we're on. It's like, what are we even trying to do anymore? We're trying everything that we can in order to secure this transfer. Roman Abramovich has even said that he is willing to go through with whatever Borussia Dortmund want. If they want him to spend like 150 million pounds, and he's ready to do so. But it seems like Haaland is just like, you've already seen the preseason pictures of him with Borussia Dortmund. He looks comfortable there. He looks like he's not someone who's, kind of like when Havertz was playing like his last few games for Bayern Leverkusen. It didn't look like he was separating himself from the squad, getting ready for a big transfer. No, Haaland looks like he's having a good time in Borussia Dortmund. And with the words and the reports that Borussia Dortmund are giving him, it doesn't look like they're going to give him anytime soon. But don't be sad just yet, because it looks like potentially Chelsea are going to go back into the race for Romelu Lukaku, the former Chelsea man. Someone that we tried to get earlier before in the transfer window. I believe maybe like in the first few days of the transfer window. He was under high, I guess, watch by every single Chelsea fan in the fan base, because we were just that connected to him in terms of what everyone was saying. And then it kind of died off, but it looks like if Haaland is not going to come to us, then Lukaku is probably our best bet in trying to get someone who has a high profile in the transfer market, someone who we know can be relied on. And honestly, that's got me very excited, because it always seemed like Lukaku had unfinished business in the PL, and also for Chelsea, because after we gave him away, he had like his career basically went up and down going through different clubs. So it'd be quite the spectacle to see if Chelsea could sign Romelu Lukaku, and then Lukaku can just come back and then go from someone who was basically sold out of Chelsea because of his poor performances to someone who can come back and basically uplift their career from such like a bad position or bad reputation when he was there, and then just to bring himself up in this new era of Chelsea where we're looking to sign someone who can basically just be a very good striker for us. And that's kind of where we are. There hasn't been anything official yet on that notice though, and the thing that we're just looking at right now is that Haaland is probably not gonna come to Chelsea. So I think I'm slowly starting to accept that as the weeks and the days go by. I think you guys might as well accept it right now. I could be just speaking right now, and the next thing you know, like 2 days later, we might put like an actual bid for Haaland, but we don't know yet. And my patience is thin, I know, but at the same time, it doesn't look like we're getting any closer. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. But moving on to our next story, RLC Ruben Loftus-Cheek has apparently made like a cryptic message on his Instagram story. So if you look at the actual picture, which I will have up on screen, it's just him with training, and then he's got like an hourglass at the bottom of the pic. So that's got me thinking, because I also said in my other Chelsea transfer news video that Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ross Barkley were both looking to leave, or were expected to leave Chelsea in this upcoming transfer window. So we don't know if that is like basically confirmation or a insinuation that Ruben Loftus-Cheek might be leaving Chelsea. But yeah, only time will tell, kind of like the hourglass. So we'll just have to wait out and see. And going on to our next story, Varane is reportedly going to join Manchester United soon, but it also looks like Chelsea might try to attempt and hijack the deal in order to secure his signing. I don't know how old he is, but I think he is pretty old. He is a center back that plays for Real Madrid, and I can't like say or pinpoint like his exact performances, but I will just put up a video that I'm guessing many fans would say summarizes Varane the best.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Reports are saying that Chelsea want to hijack this deal, and honestly, I have no qualms with it, because honestly it's just gotten to the point where I'd be ecstatic over any signing that we make. I've gotten to the point where any signing will just make me excited at this point. So you know what, if we want to sign Varane, let's sign it. Let's hijack it. Why not? Just take another center back and then just put him into the team. Let's just do it. We're already looking for a center back in our attempt to sign Koundé, so why don't we just sign Varane? Like why not? Just make an actual signing. For God's sake, just make an actual signing, Chelsea. Our next story is Barela, and I mentioned him in one of my previous transfer news video where I was mentioning how Chiesa might be a potential Chelsea target. But we're also, it looks like Chelsea are more focused on getting Barela signed. So let me know what you think. He is a midfielder, and he has proved himself in the Euros when playing for Italy. He scored against Belgium, I believe, and yeah. He'd actually be someone that we can use for reinforcement after Billy Gilmore and potentially Ruben Loftus-Cheek might be leaving. So yeah, again, Chelsea, just make some signings. Sign these players if you want to. I literally don't care who you sign anymore. Just sign someone. We need reinforcements, all right? Just sign anyone. Everyone's getting impatient. So just do the thing. Just sign the thing already. But yeah, that's all I got left to say. Peace.